Jagannath, the one true God, the God who sees and hears everything. He is just not any God. He is Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. Even when the darkest of the darkness surrounds us, when we feel everything is over and we have no one with us, this God comes as the hope of light, destroying all the darkness, destroying all the sufferings, and stands right next to us as the true hope. That's Jagannath. Jagannath is not a form of God. He is the definition of God. He is Lord Krishna himself. In the temple of Puri, Orissa, Lord Jagannath, along with his brother Balabhadra and his sister Subhadra, stands there watching us all. This is one of the four Vaishnava Chardhams in India. It is said that Lord Vishnu takes bath in Rameshwaram. He goes to Dwarka to rule as Dwarkadish, then comes to Puri to have food, and then he goes to Badrinath to take rest. Puri is the dining place of the Lord himself. Here he is standing in his grandest form, Jagannath, the Lord of the universe. Not only watching us all, but even hearing every one of us. No wonder he is the most celebrated one. He is Jagannath, the ultimate, but he still falls ill and even dies to be reborn. Yes, he dies like a mortal and he comes back again and again to take care of us all. Every year on the Snana Purnima, the idols of Jagannath along with his brother Balabhadra and Subhadra are brought out for a bathing ceremony, and they are bathed with 108 pitchers of water. Traditionally, the gods fall ill and takes 15 days to recover. During this time, the main temple remains closed only to reopen at the time of Ratha Yatra. But few years, the temple gets closed for 45 days and the gods will not recover. Yes, one of the fascinating facts of legend of Lord Jagannath is that he dies just as a mortal. He, along with his brother Balabhadra and Subhadra, are given new bodies. This ceremonial process is called Nabakalebara. Nab means new, Kalibar means body. The transition from the old wooden body to the new ones. Recently, this happened in the year 2015. Lord Jagannath is giving the message that death is inevitable. Nothing in the world is permanent, and the end of one thing is always the start of something new. Parivartan is the true nature of the universe. This special process of transfer of energy from old wooden idol to the new one is called Brahma Parivartan. Just like we humans change our old dress to the new ones, even Lord Jagannath let go his old body and comes into his new form. This process has been happening continuously over 400 years or more. Nabakalebara happens only on the years when Jod Ashad Mas comes. That's the year with 2 Ashad months. Generally, this comes once in 8 years or 11 years or 19 years. Recently, this happened in the year 2015, which had come after 19 long years. And the next expected Nabakalebara will be held in the year 2034. A special type of neem tree called Daru Brahma is used to create the new idols. It's no ordinary neem tree. Daru Brahma has its own identification criteria. The scripture says it has Chauda, that is 14 special identification criteria. We will find detailed information on this on Indra Nila manuscripts, like the color of the tree should be black or dark red. The tree should be straight for at least 7 to 12 full arm size. It should have 4 branches. There should be a river or a pool or 3 roads joining together somewhere nearby, or should have 3 mountains connected together where the tree is. There should be a graveyard somewhere nearby the tree. There should be a Shiv mandir nearby. There should be no bird's nest on the tree. There should be no creepers attached to the tree. The tree shouldn't have got damaged by any lightning or strong wind or any kind of storm. There should be a termite nest below the tree. There should be a big snake policing and protecting the tree. The tree should have Shankha, Chakra, Gada and Padma symbols on it. There should be Bahada, Sahada and Pelki trees nearby. There should be a temple or an ashram or any mutt nearby. If all these criteria are matched, then this particular tree would be eligible as Dharu Brahma for the Jagannath idol. It's definitely not an easy task to search this kind of a tree and to bring it to the temple. A special task team of over 50 Daityapatis will be appointed to search and take care of this kind of task. Daityapatis are basically descendants of Vishwavasu. This tree is worshipped and then cut, which will be sent to Puri. Later here in Puri, the artisans work on the idol out of this Dharu Brahma legitimately in a very secluded environment to create the perfect idol. Once the idol is ready, it is time for Brahma Parivartan. On an auspicious night, the government of Puri shut down the entire power supply of the city to create darkness. During this time, some special pujaris tie their hands and eyes with red cloth and transfers some mysterious and very important items from the old idol to the new idol. This important items is called Brahma Padartham, and this entire process is called Brahma Parivartan. Brahma, the thing which is the source of life. Just like every living being have Atma inside them, inside Jagannath idol there is Brahma or Paramatma. No one exactly knows what this is. It's a mystery. It has been kept as a secret from generations, but it is said to be very auspicious. A lot of concepts and explanations have been told by many experts. Some even explains that when Lord Krishna left his body, Pandavas only did the final rituals. During this time, his heart couldn't be burnt. They left it in the river, which then floated to Puri, and that's been used as Brahma Padartha. Yes, it may be the heart of Lord Krishna himself, which is the Brahma Padartha. Well, there are some other explanations also which says that Brahma Padartha in Jagannath idol is a very auspicious saligram and a Sri Gopal yantra made out of pure gold. And in Balabhadra idol there is Shiva yantra and golden Shivling as Brahma Padartha. And in Subhadra idol mainly there is a golden Bhuvaneshwari yantra as Brahma Padartha. And Sudarshan Brahma Padartha are Saligram and Narsimha yantra. And there are also some explanations saying that this may be some kind of tantric puja rituals which may happen at this time. No one has enough proof to support their concept or their explanation. No one is sure what is this Brahma Padartha exactly. All they know is that it's a very auspicious and a magical element. There have been multiple attempts to nab this. 18 attacks on the Puri temple in the past, to be very precise. But with God's grace, the temple manages to outgrow all these, and Lord Jagannath keeps changing forms to be with us and bless us eternally. Once the Brahma Parivartan is done and he gets well, he wants to meet his devotees. Along with his brother Balabhadra and sister Subhadra, he comes out of the temple, sits on their grand chariots and head towards Gundicha temple. with 44 feet in height with 14 wheels. Brother Balabhadra leads the way in a grand green and red chariot called Taladwaja. At the center, it's the chariot of Sister Subhadra in red and black called Darpadalana with 12 wheels and of 43 feet in height. And finally, in a grand red and yellow chariot of 45 feet with 16 wheels called Nandighosh Rath, Lord Jagannath comes out to meet his devotees. This is the grandest celebration called as the Ratha Yatra. The god comes back again and again to meet his devotees to take care of them all. Jai Jagannath.